the dark of the night, he knows no fright. Cat ball, flashing light, hedgehog by his side. In their search they roam, in this ghostly home. Spirits start to form in the whispering storm, haunting through the halls, echoing their call. Raven stands up tall, never gonna fall. Shadows play and twist in the spectral mist, with their timeless list, ghosts that still exist. See the shadows move in a spectral groove. Every room they prove, Raven's got the groove. Haunting through the halls, echoing their call. Raven stands up tall, never gonna fall. Shadows play and twist in the spectral mist, with their timeless list, ghosts that still exist. See the shadows move in a spectral groove. Every room they prove, Raven's got the groove. Haunting through the halls, echoing their calls. Raven stands up tall, never gonna fall.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. Got Harry there. So, welcome. Have it, that one. For the Smurf Army. Oh, okay. I am. He might flash on his own accord. All right then. Evening, Kate. Evening, Dolly, Susan, Adrienne, Bob. Who else we got in there? Claire. Hello, lurkers. I've got to stop looking down because I've got YouTube down on my tablet and I'm on my phone. Yeah. Right. I'm at a loss. This is where I could do with Michael for talking. Anyone got any questions for me? Hi, John Boy. Hi, Tracy. My sister is in the house. How's it going, Tracy? Good, I hope. I'll just put the comments up there, then I ain't got to look down. That's better. Harry wanted prize position. Harry says hello. There you go. Saying hello. So it's not easy to make him flash, so that's why I get excited when he does flash. I've got an eye. That's back to front. Crazy hedgehog, man. No, it's not back to front on YouTube, though, but it's back to front on my camera. Right. Harry's doing well. Mind you, he ain't flashed for a couple of investigations. Yeah, I mean, nephew got it for me Christmas. Was it not last year, the year before? And I drink about 12 cups of these a day. Anyone got any questions? I'll stop looking down. I've got everything up there. I don't need that. Right, I'm getting a bit lost here. Shall we have... I've got any... Who wants to see that chair collapse again? Yeah, I only drink coffee. Yeah, John, I would, but I'd just be saying, please come forward, or can you make Harry flash? I'm terrible at... See, I'm struggling. That first one I've done, everything just seemed to flow, but weird. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if Michael would do one or not, but he's the one that asks the questions, and I just listen, and whatever comes into my head, I speak out. But sometimes I do think about knocking it on the head because sometimes I feel really, really drained afterwards. And that's been since Lewis Priory, when during the S test they said life force is good, and I've never felt so drained, and now I seem to get drained so quickly. And it's normally about a couple of hours afterwards. I just got no energy whatsoever. Well, I've had a bit of a bad week this week, and my back's been giving me a bit of grief. I don't know if it's the sudden chill in the air. But I was driving back from my friend's house last Saturday, and I had the windows open because I smoked the old AI fags, Dolly. And so I have to have windows open, otherwise the AI smoke gets in the car. Yeah, so I think I'll go and have a chill, and I've had hassles with me back all week. But it's subsided now. I'm getting it under control. Yeah, there's always someone worse off though, Bob, so that's what keeps me going. Yeah, I must admit, I do like... I'm not a great summer lover because I don't like getting too hot. Because I seem to burn in the sun more quite easily. But I do like spring. See all the little lambs and that dancing about. Yes. No, you don't need to. No, you don't need to worry about me. Make me stop for a while. I must admit, I ain't done a graveyard this year. Oh yes, no. I'll go Neapolitan. Parts of me are pure white, and then parts of me are red, and then you get a little bit of tan in between. So I'm Neapolitan. Yeah, no. Last June when we went on holiday, I only had my shorts on for about an hour, and I burnt all my legs. So after that, I wore jogging bottoms, and my legs didn't see the light of day again. Yeah, okay, Dolly. I have to tell you, my feet, one holiday, it was quite a few years ago, I had a pair of sandals and I put the sandals on, was on the beach, and where the sandals, where my skin was showing through the sandals, all that went red and burned, and then where the straps were white. That was painful. Uh, yeah, I must admit, I'm, I'm hoping when we go out next Friday, I'm hoping that the weather's okay and I'll do whatever walk around the graveyard because I say I haven't tapped the yew tree for ages, and I do love tapping the yew. But as soon as the weather gets better, we're planning on going to a World War II prison. But it's a the only drawback is it's going to be a bit of a walk, and that'll be a killer. But it looks good, so if I give myself plenty of time, hopefully I can borrow Mick's scooter and let him carry all the bags, and I'll jump on his scooter. Well, up your way, yeah, Jesus Creepers, Tracy. But you've got snow up your way, Kate. No, I'll tell you, even indoors, I very rarely take my socks off. I don't like being bare feet. Oh, Pauline, yeah, I better say it now, can't I? Instead of typing it, uh, Paul Angry Face Ein. Cheers, Paul. Cheers, Paul. There you go. I've given you your correct name, Paul. Thing. Uh, yeah, I don't know where we're going Friday yet. We have been meaning to try church that's a bit of a distance from us, but it's supposed to be open 24/7. But sometimes when we find these ones that are open 24/7, we get there and they're closed, locked up. So, but say we want better weather because if it is closed, then we'll go to Petworth Chapel, which is not too far from it. So then it's not a wasted journey. But if the weather's crap, then it's not won't be a good place to be, so to speak. But yeah, I must admit, I so want to do Bam Abbey. I went the correct way and contacted National Trust, no English Heritage or whatever one it was, National Trust, I think. But they said no. And I said, look, I'll be there in the early hours of the morning. No one will know. So, plucking up the courage to convince Mick to go over the fence. I don't think Mark will be too willing to climb a fence and do it that way. But it's a shame because Bay and Abbey's supposed to have some fantastic ghosts there. Yes. So what we should do really is get Mick to send his Michael to send his drone up, and then we can check it from above and see if there's a place other than near the main entrance in to get there, which perhaps we should get round to doing. Anyone got any questions? Or spokes or anything? I keep forgetting to look at the camera. There. Is it? No, it's there. Yes, there. Favourite place. My favourite place is abandoned building. I'd say the asylum, and church. I'd say Munden. But I say the last time we was at Munden, they wasn't happy with me being there, which is a shame because I've always felt like I've had a connection with that church since the very first time we went there. But yeah, the asylum was by far the. I wouldn't say creepy because I don't seem to get creeped out. Um, but there was something certainly in the air. And at the asylum, I say we kept hearing footsteps down the stairs. And then when I done a TikTok live, someone spotted a shadow figure walk past. I never saw it, but yeah, the asylum is. But then again, the 1600 out that we done while we were upstairs, because we locked the door as soon as we got in, and while we were upstairs, we kept hearing footsteps downstairs. And then we go downstairs, and there was nothing there. And I say we checked the door, make sure it was still locked. And as soon as we went back upstairs again, that's where I caught. Well, I think it's an orb. Some people have said, "Oh no, that's just a bug," but I've never seen a bug go into a pure circle before. And why didn't you send me a card, John? I ain't got your address, Paul. Otherwise, I would have done. I mean, Pauline. Have you heard of the elves? No, I ain't heard of that one. That place, Tracy. No, so then again, I'll wear a headstone. Supposed to look through the hole and you're supposed to see witches if there's any about, but whether or not you can or not. The natural hole formed in a stone. But that's been around my neck since I got touched in Chickney. But then I've also got clear quartz crystal and a black tourmaline, which, oh, sorry, Harry, which I keep around my neck. Yeah, see, like, I haven't got no one's addresses. Otherwise, I would send cards. Wait up. There you go. Cupid's bow. There you go. Uh, trouble is though, the Susan, the draw of churches. As soon as you walk into a church, you know, I love graveyards, but when you go, as soon as you walk into a church, see, I've stopped doing the abandoned buildings because I saw stairs and I had to climb them, and it was doing my back right in. It was taking me longer and longer to kind of get in control, of the pain. So then, at least churches are flat, except for when you trip over altars and what have you. Oh, it's spoke fast. Um, yeah, I just like the creepiness because I see once upon a time I used to walk into a church and the atmosphere used to just hit me and like I just sensed everything that was going on. But then when I got touched on the shoulder, I kind of lost that feeling. So now I don't feel anything when I go into places, which is most probably why I don't get scared because I've got nothing to. I don't feel anything. But I'm wondering because this so-called thing that's supposed to be following me, I'm wondering if they've stopped me sensing so they can remain unnoticed. But then when we went to London, they the church kind of outed it. And I say it just seems to follow around. Sometimes, yeah, no worries, Paul. Lurk away. Yeah, so yeah, I'm wondering if that's being outed is like, at least I know that there's something potentially there. But then I would say it only seems to come out in the S test. But as you will see in my video next week, even the spirit box says, "Why is she here?" which is words that I've been getting in my ears during S test, but it actually comes out. And then it comes out on Michael's spirit box a bit later in the video, which will be out next week. And so I would say it certainly made itself known during S test, but it wasn't the case last week. So we'll just have to see how things pan out. I don't feel nothing. I used to hear voices, but from about a fortnight before Christmas, it was when I dug these. I don't know if it is the crystals, but it was when I dug the crystals up. How's the editing going? Oh, so I've got 4 cameras now, so yeah, it's hard because I like to try and get Michael's voice because he does like to talk, doesn't he? So, and he wanders. So I've got 4 cameras. Oh, poor Harry. Oh, sit up. He's drunken thing. Oh, now he's not there properly. Oh, Harry, you're drunken animal. Oh, you can sit there. Right. Yeah, right. Where was I? Oh, yeah, the editing. Yeah, so Stardashians. Yeah, so I've got 4 cameras, and I'm like, if you don't get the audio right, you get a terrible echo, and that's been a challenge because I've got 4 cameras to get in, and you really got to have the audio from all of them at different levels, so it doesn't echo, so it picks up. I don't think I've done too bad a job, but anyway, when the song came out, who had a good sing song? So I've added lyrics now, the lyrics to the intro to the theme tune. So every video now you can sing to it. Yeah, I say I do give myself a lot of eye strain editing on the phone, but it's what you got to do, ain't it? The tablet's not powerful enough to edit because with InShot you can only save on the built-in memory, and my phone's got 256 gigabytes, where my tablet's only got 64 gigabytes. And when you're filming in 4K, it eats up the gigabytes. I have to make do with my phone. Yeah, I don't do too bad. But yeah, no, I enjoy it. Yeah, I do like tinkering about with it. Who wants to see that? Who wants to see me squish that chair? Give me a thumbs up. I don't know what other ones are. It's from the video St Mary's Remembers. I've got a little clip. It's only a few seconds. Where is it? Uh, yeah, I think this is it. It's 22 seconds long.
Look on the altar.
We have spoke before.
I read that.
I've had that twice.
John.
I've just had John.
You read John earlier on.
Yeah. My name is John, and I've just had John. We have spoke before, John.
So, Stuart, do you remember John?
Yeah, in that video, they even say my surname, which is, well, I've had my dad's name. My dad's name came out last week, and since my brother died, my dad's name's come out 4 times, and it's not a name that you normally hear. His name's Dennis, and the first time it came out, my video's called The Mould House, and it was the first investigation after my brother died, and my dad's name came out, and then it had family. So yeah, and then I say my dad's name's come out 4 times now. I'll get Edward come out quite a bit, and Kevin comes out quite a bit, and they're a couple of friends of mine. Now I'll say, Dolly, I think they it's weird because I've had my name a few times, like, and I've also had Harry's name come out a couple of times. One was in the 1600 house and one was in London, and it came out, my name is Harry. So that was weird because I was by Harry. Oh, he's drunk. I was by Harry at the time when, except for the 1600 house, me and Michael was upstairs, and Harry was down on the fire. But yeah, I think the spirits, the thing that, or whatever it is that comes through, they do seem to know us by name after a bit. And but Munden is sort of, it was the first time we went. Now we had stones thrown from one side of the pew over the aisle to the other side, and then the second time we went, we had during the test, I'd say Eleanor and then Birchall. Then after we'd done the test, because during it, I think I say that she outside. So we had to walk around the graveyard, and we found Eleanor Birchall in the graveyard, which was pretty cool. Because sometimes you think, yeah, did I hear that correctly? But because I'm a little deaf, so it takes me a while to kind of, I have to get my ears beyond the white noise, and then when things start talking, I seem to pick them up pretty clear. Yeah, cheers, Kate. So, hi, V-Team. Who has Meals on Wheels? I'm 54. 55 in August. Yeah, 55 in August. How years are creeping on. Yeah, this is that. Oh no, it's not. I'll take that last off, didn't I? I don't want to keep spamming the same thing. I've put that up, but I've got more thumbs than I've got in chat, so that was a bit point. Oh, I just got coffee. That was a bit pointless. Yeah, young whippersnapper. $47, Paul. Has life been good to you? I didn't think he was that old. You're going to be creaking then, like the rest of us. Yeah, that's my biggest problem, Dolly. My mind says I'm able to do it, and then I start doing things, and then I suffer for days on end afterwards. My mind's my biggest enemy. Yeah. Yeah, when you smile, the old wrinkles well appear, don't they? No, I've talked about investigating, Claire. I know Gillian's babysitting because she messaged me earlier to say that she wouldn't be about. But I'll say, I don't know. I didn't have a video for this week, so live chat. Hopefully, I won't lose any subscribers. Because sometimes the last one I done, I think I lost four subscribers by the end of it. No, I say well, I was on 604. I was on that 5 times, and I went to 605. Then it went down to 603, and back to 64. Oh. Yeah, it's an email, right? Because I've been playing about with because I like to film with things, and I normally mess up. There you go, flash for everyone. All right, let's have a drink without spilling it. Would you go back to 1600 hours ago? I don't know if it still be accessible. I know Dolly said that they were thinking of going back there, so I'll wait and see if they get in and what have you. But yeah, I'd go back there because I certainly think there's something now. Yeah, it's annoying, ain't it, Paul? Because like you look at your thing. I try not to look at them now because it just depresses you. Because when I was on 616 before I started this live, and then just before I started it went down to 615. And I thought, God, I ain't even spoken. I've lost one. Yeah, I bet it's been gutted. Yeah. These people are sad that go to abandoned buildings and pinch, not naming names. With their little wet wipes. That's not bad going, Paul. I don't know what my hours is. But you got to have 1,000 subscribers to be monetized, don't you? But I say I didn't set out for that. Yeah, I could quite easily live in that place, Kate. It's fantastic building. I say that every time we was upstairs, we was hearing footsteps downstairs, but we was the only ones in there. And in the second time we went now, I had my brother come through on the S test, and he was making the cat ball flash in front of me during the S test. Blacklead command. So that was a bit weird. Well, I did like the Mill, the old nightclub in Ashford. That was quite a nice investigation. But we picked up something called Peter there, and then he was following us around for a while. And but we picked up three entities from Chickney, but they seemed to not come about after we went to the Mill, because there was, during the S test and that, I said about it being there was darkness above, and those three. What else then? Yeah, clean spotted lights. I'll have to check me. I'll have to check my watch hours then. So what do I need? 3,000. I think I've done that. My channel's been going 2 years in June. 2 years, and I'm only on 615. Doing something wrong. Gotta be. Yeah, I must be doing something wrong. Alright, I will look into it. Trouble is, though, things like super chat and that's begging, and I'm not really into begging. That's like someone told me to do an Amazon wish list, but that's begging, and that's not me. Thanks, Kate. Yeah, no, I'll say, see, I feel uncomfortable with people like sending me money and things like that. I feel uncomfortable because it'd be like sitting there with a begging bowl. Plus, I'd put what's that? I see. Oh, I don't know. But back in June, I went to the pharmacy to pick up my painkillers, and I left my phone at home. And when I got back, I had a missed call from my sister. So I rang Tracy, and then she said that I'd rung her. But I'd gone down to the pharmacy, and my phone was in the dining room. All right, John boy. And that was a bit weird, because my sister said she picked up and there was no one at the end of the line. Yeah, see, I got PayPal, but I don't know. I'd have to have a bowl, and it'd be begging bowl if I done something like that. And I don't know if I would. if I feel comfortable with it. I could put in the Amazon wish list, top grade PC. No, I'd never do anything like that. That'd be taking a piss, wouldn't it? Excuse my language. No. We've been going 40 minutes, 41 minutes. No, see, oh, have you? See, oh, someone told me to set up an Amazon wish list, but no, see, I'm not into. Oh, if you want something, you save up and then you buy it. You know what I mean? Oh. Yeah, I don't really need anything, Kate. I'm a cheapskate at the best of times. I don't like spending money. You're going to get baby grow. Yeah. Was that a onesie? What, you're going to get what is it, a onesie with ears and a fluffy tail? I wonder if they do hedgehog onesies. I've got a hedgehog quilt. Yeah, a quilt cover. Go on then, what colour do you reckon John Boy should go for? I used to get a pink one with a white fluffy tail and big floppy ears. Grey, nice colour. No, I only like black. I keep looking down at that. I should stop looking at that. It's distracting. Oh, man. All right, Jonathan. Welcome in, mate. Yeah, check out Jonathan's drives to work in the morning. In the morning, like in our morning, which is early, in the early hours of the morning for Jonathan. Because he does his little live drives to work. So he's chatting with everyone and then he has to go to work, which is depressing. Especially if you're getting into a conversation and you think, oh, fucking hell, I've got 12 hours now. Excuse my language again. Cheers, Kate. Yeah, the old Smurf Army gets a little mention at the end of the video. Well, and at the beginning of the video, it goes in my next video next week. That's nice, Paul. Going anywhere in your week off? See, I got Xbox, and I used to play Red Dead Redemption 2, and I used to play it with my brother, and I haven't really played it since my brother died. I just can't be asked to power up the Xbox. What time are you going live tomorrow, John Boy? 9 o'clock? Normally 9, ain't it? Yeah. See you later, Bob. Is Bob going? Yeah. See you later, Bob. Chip's coming in, mate. Have a good weekend. Oh, I try and pop in. Hello, Ghost Wiener. You are now, Dolly. Welcome to the Smurf Army. Smurf rule! I'll keep looking down at that tablet. Oh, I've got bloody coffee on the floor. Oh. No worries, Dolly. Yeah, Smurfs. Anyone going to see that new Smurf film that's coming out? Oh, well, I like the old Smurfs. Still always watch it on a Sunday morning when I was in my 50s. Flashing for everyone. It's bad news because, like, I'm looking at my tablet at YouTube and it's a bit of a delay compared to the screen. What streaming I was playing on. So it's kind of time travel, ain't it? Yeah, I must admit, I do. I used to collect them because you used to get them in. Used to get them in a garage, didn't you? In the UK, you used to you had so much petrol, and you got a Smurf, And I had like loads of Smurfs when I was a kid. Yeah, I think they've done two. There's been two Smurf films so far, and I see a trailer for another one. So, but if you've got an Android phone, it only works on Android phone. There's an app on in the Play Store called Blue Browser, and you can get programs from Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney, and then you get streams of latest films and that. Yeah, it's called Blue Browser, but it only works on your mobile phone. Because I tried to get it to work on my tablet, but it said it wasn't compatible. So yeah, but you have to watch adverts. You have to watch an advert to actually play the content, and then every time you pause it, you have to watch an advert when you resume it. So, but I can live with that. About 30 seconds of advert. What do you think you would? Well, I certainly wouldn't run because my back wouldn't allow that. But I would hope that I didn't crap myself first and foremost. No, I hope I'm don't become like kind of strapped for words, and I could have a conversation with them. Yeah, you take it easy, Jonathan. Thanks for coming in, mate. Yeah, see, I've got Netflix, and they, I was on the basic package, and then they were, all right, Italian bushcraft. Yeah, they wanted me to upgrade, and if you stayed on the basic package, you have to watch adverts, but you get, if you're watching a film, you get like maybe two adverts, and they're normally about 20 seconds long, so I can live with that, and I pay the basic price. So yeah, but yeah, check out Blue Browser on if you've got an Android phone, because it's well worth checking out. You get, I say, Netflix, Amazon, you get Prime, you get all the like HBO and all that lot, so you can watch Walking Dead and all that lot. But you've got to watch it on your phone. But I seem to do everything with my phone anyway. My phone's my lifeline. Tell you what, I'm gasping for an AI fag. It's weird seeing this house moving like a few seconds after I'd already moved. Got to stop waving my hands about. God almighty, I didn't realise how much I'd do that. I'm a magician. There we go, drunk down now. He's flashing now. Yeah, I'll say for me really to say yeah, I've seen something paranormal. See all these taps and bangs. Okay, yeah, but houses set all wood contrapts and all that lot. But for me to say yeah, I've seen something paranormal, I've got to actually see it. You know what I mean? It's got to appear in front of me. And then I say, yeah, cool, I've seen something paranormal. But until that day happens, it's. But I always go to a location expecting nothing. Then that way you always leave not disappointed. And if something does happen, that was like in it was a care home we done, and I had the name Constance come out, my surname come out there, and there was alarms upstairs, sensors, and me and Michael we was down in ground floor, and I think the spirit box said something as if to say like that because they wanted us out of there. Then all of a sudden, the sensors got tripped upstairs, and then the alarm started going off. And but we hadn't done the S test yet because Michael said, "Should we go?" And I said, "Well, no, we ain't done the S test." So we started doing the S test, and then a little ratty security guard turns up. And the funny thing was, I was just making contact in the S test, and the spirit box, Michael's spirit box says, "Too late," or something like that, or I can hear you. Yeah, so right. Yeah, no, I'll say really, for me to actually say I've seen something paranormal, it'd have to appear in front of me, and I hope that I'd be brave enough to, well, not freak out. Because shouldn't do really, because that's what we go there for. We go there hoping to get the paranormal. So I'm hoping that I'm brave. But then again, you've got to really be in that situation, ain't you? But now in my luck, this so-called darkness that seems to be following me around, and most probably be the thing that shows itself. And according to one of the S tests I've done, it's got black piercing eyes. So sounds good, doesn't it? Not that I normally look at people's eyes anyway, so if someone said to me, well, what kind of eyes you got? I don't know. Yeah, I'd say I don't think it's an attachment. I just think if it is, it's something that just can get to me whenever. I'll say since I stopped hearing the voices, I've never felt its presence, but then I lost that ability to sense atmospheres. So is that this darkness stopping me from sensing? Which is a bit frustrating because I go to places and I think, oh, this should be creepy, but I feel nothing, which is quite annoying because everything just feels the same. But yeah, it's see, I keep doing the S test now. I keep getting why is she here, and they're not happy. I say in one of it was I think it was last week's one. There was I had an argument in the hero, and then they start saying leave and get out, and yeah, no, I say upsetting them in London though, that was a bit of a low point because they did get quite annoyed that I took it there. Yeah, no worries, Claire. Thanks for coming in. Ashley, Michael. Yeah, so now, have I got something? I don't know. I say I don't feel names, so, and as I don't feel nothing, then I would say no. But it's weird that every time, well, I say, well, last week's investigation, I've called it why is she here? The video, because my spirit box says it, and Michael's does a bit later. And normally it's just been in my ears. So, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Paul. Enjoy your steak. Do you have it rare or well done? Yeah, see, I like, if I had steak, it has to be well done. Nothing worse than I was in a pub once and I had steak and chips and I cut into the steak and blood just poured out all over my plate and all over the chips. And so I told them that if they could cook it well done, and I bet they kicked it about the kitchen for asking for it to be well done. And then when they brought it out, they brought the steak out. The steak was cooked, but they left all the bloody chips on the plate. And I thought, no, you're taking the piss now. Excuse my language. No, I couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat a steak like that. Straight off the field. Rip its horns off and wipe its ass, eh? Excuse my language again. Now, I must admit, though, my favourite meat is pork. I love little piglets and I love sausages and I love bacon, but I do love a bit of roast pork. No. But I don't eat that much meat, really, I suppose. Because you can't really call chicken nuggets meat, can you? Because is it really chicken? Yeah, chicken's okay, but if you've got cold chicken and you leave it in the fridge, every time you open the fridge door, that cold chicken smell comes and hits you in the face, and I don't like that. Oh, Julie. See, vegetables, I like, well, I like carrots, but I do like eating carrots raw. I don't mind potatoes raw. Because when I was a kid, I used to go to my granddad's allotment and I used to help myself to pull out a potato and eat it, and I used to go off and eat it, and uh, we used to help myself to grapes. It was, yeah, I've had a bad experience with eggs. I've had a baby chicken, a boiled egg. I've ripped the top off, and there was a baby chicken there staring at me, and it like being boiled and that, and so I can't eat eggs now. Yeah, I'm frightened. Every time you break that egg, the chicken's gonna plop out on you. I'm a chef. I put it on, I turn it for like a few minutes and then wait for it to go ping. I used to like making jam tarts. I ain't make them for years. Oh, damn it. Tell me when you're bored with me, and I don't want to overstay me welcome. There you go. It's flashing for everyone. It's weird seeing something that I've done a few seconds ago. I wonder why it's like that. Yeah, no, trouble is, I don't know what to talk about, and then I start waffling, and then I think, well, should I have said that, or... Oh. You have to pose John Boy on Facebook with it. I bet it is pink with a white fluffy tail and big floppy ears, John Boy. I have a carrot in his hand and a picture on Facebook of his big floppy ears. See, I surprised myself with these because I'm not a great talker at the best time. But as you know in my videos, I seem to be clueless. Yeah, do one of your videos, John Boy. Walk along Blackpool Seafront in your onesie. I dare you. Get people to pose with you on the seafront. That'll make an interesting video. Susan is pink with a white fluffy tail. Oh, well, I suppose the only really life-changing thing I had was when I was 13 years old and I had cancer. Well, that was 41 years ago. No, 42 years ago. And then I say I had a work accident and done me back. But what really done it was I was working in a warehouse and I was on one of the trucks and the steering assistor came off in the end. And instead of going round the corner, what I was supposed to have been doing, it put me straight into the crash barrier, and I went flying off the truck, over the truck, and into the loading bay. I was out of work for 8 weeks then, and then my back got worse. But yeah, I say it's been even though, see, I was doing some solos in the week that Michael couldn't make it, and then when this darkness was outed, people were saying, no, don't do it, do solos. So this live chat is the substitute. But yeah, no, I didn't mind doing the solos, walking around the graveyard and then back into the church on your own. I normally, so when I'm on holiday, I always, except for when I've done that collaboration with Haunted Anglesey, which I still haven't seen now, their side of the story. I ain't heard from them at all or anything. But yeah, I normally, I want, when I go on holiday this year, I want to do the burial mound again. But this time, I'm not going to cut my head off, because I was gonna make a video. The only one that was in full focus was Harry, and because it's quite small, and I didn't set the cameras up properly, and then when I was standing, it only got to me shoulder, and then the rest of me lower half of my body. I ended up deleting it, but I will go back there. Because I had walking into the burial chamber, I caught it really well with the camera as I was walking down a little passageway into the burial chamber. Like I say, I ruined the video by cutting my head off. Yeah, I say I collaborate every time I go with Michael, because he's got his channel, I've got my channel, so we are collaborating. That's why I say one team, two channels. Because for ages people thought we was just one channel, but I wasn't even going to post my videos, but Michael kept saying, "Oh, stick them on." Because I was saving them to YouTube, and then I had I must have had about 15 videos just sitting there. And then Michael said, "No, you want to publish them," and I did. But back then I was doing 2 a week, to get rid of the one that I'd already done. I was doing my latest investigation, and during the week I was doing one that I'd already made. But in hindsight, I shouldn't have done, because then times like this, I could have stuck a video up instead of you having to put up and listening to me. But yeah, so hopefully next Friday because this church looks really nice. It says it's open 24 hours, but normally when they say it's open 24 hours, you find it's not. And we've come across one that was supposed to close at 9 p.m. and it was open at 2 in the morning. So you go there, you try it. If the door opens, cool. Thanks, Julie. But yeah, that farmer the other week, it was so annoying, because during that video a bit before, I heard it like that, and it was cold. It was -4, so I stood me ground. I just stood there, and then Michael went out and checked. I thought I was too cold to go outside, so I let Michael go, and he had to walk around the church and said there was no one there. But then he waits till the yes test starts, and it was just starting to get going, and then he comes in and ruins it. Someone put a post up on one of Michael's videos saying about, don't you think it's sacrilege going into a church and like calling out for ghosts? So I put a comment saying, you call out to Jesus, I call out to the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost. So it was a sacrilege. But then again, I'm not religious, so if someone said I was being sacrilege, then so what? I try not to offend other people's beliefs, it's just that I don't. Same as Granddad's brother was a minister. I was christened C of E, but if I was to go down any route, then I'd most probably be go down the route of a druid and wear a bed sheet like they do and worship the sun. And but I suppose you never know when my time comes. I might pray to God. I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Julie. Yes, that site that I've got my merch on, it's annoying because you got to upgrade it to add more stuff to it. So I wanted to add text to the back of like the sweatshirts and that, and it only lets you print on one side, so which is a bit weird. Like this, I can't remember when I got this. Can't remember where I got it from, but I've also got Raven Investigates Paranormal on the back. Yeah, that's pretty good, ain't it? That uncanny. I've enjoyed it so far. Yeah, I'll most probably go. What is it? 1 hour 18 minutes. Well, go for about another 12 minutes. Get it to 8:30. I'm sure you've all had enough of me by now. Yeah, I'll say I've quite enjoyed Uncanny. Yeah, I say hopefully it makes people come and visit the paranormal community and give everyone a little boost. As long as they don't prove to be fake, like most haunted. There's no John Boy, Gillian's babysitting. No, she messaged me this afternoon to say that she was babysitting. Because they were struggling. Someone was struggling to get a table, but they managed to get a table, so she went babysitting. And you don't like it, Tracy? No, I think it's quite interesting. See, I don't, other than the few premieres that I go in, I don't really watch much paranormal. So if my back was okay, the kind of YouTuber I would have been was these like DJ Audits and go for a bit of confrontation. I would have loved that. Yeah, I would have certainly stressed out the old coppers. But fate has took me down a different path. No, I do quite like Uncanny. It's pretty good. I don't really watch that much TV. 9 times out of 10, for some reason nowadays you think, well, I have 4 cameras now to edit and like to bring into one video, and it seems to take me a lot longer than it used to. For the first couple of days, I don't even look at my footage because I'm just concentrating on getting my pain under control, and then I start looking at my footage. But 9 times out of 10, Michael's finished his video, so then he'll send it over for me to watch, and if it's pretty good, then it kind of spurs me on to. But if I feel like with Testament, I only hear one side of the story, and sometimes it don't make sense. Yeah, totally agree, Paul. Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying now. I said what happens when I waffle and end up forgetting what I'm talking about. But yeah, this community is great. But yeah, I say I watch a few paranormal channels. But yeah, I do like the old auditors. I do like the old confrontations. I think I would have decked them, you know. But yeah, no, my back would stop me from doing that kind of YouTubing. But yeah, when Michael first, because Michael's channel when he first started off, it was drone flying, and then he started doing paranormal. But I was watching his videos when he was drone flying. I say because I've known Mick for over 30 years, and then I messaged him and gave him a couple of locations to try, and then he said, "Oh, did I want to go with him once a month?" So I said, "Yeah, okay then." So we go to this St Mary's, one of my favourite churches in Kent, where I showed that little clip earlier from St Mary's Remembers, and that was the first investigation I'd done with Michael, and he parked his car on a glass verge, and of course he gets it stuck. So there we are. He's stuck in the mud. So that was my first, and then instead of it being once a month, I ended up doing it every week with him. Just pulled a bit of skin on my thumb, and now it's bleeding. See, I'm fiddling. I've got nothing to fiddle with, so I'm mutilating myself. Let's play with this. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll say this community does rock. Some really good people in it. And I say the chat is the people that you come across in chat, all fantastic. Right, has anyone got any plans and that for the weekend? Thanks, Kate. Hello, lurkers. Anyone seen that series on Netflix called Hooligans? It's Polish, but that's pretty good. About football thugs. I feel it's supposed to be a new series of Gangs of London coming out soon. And it's supposed to be a new series of Kim as well. I have a 3-day poo run to do. It's been raining hard. That sounds a bit wrong, Susan. Well, John Boy, if you've got an Android phone, go into the App Store, Play Store, and put in Blue Browser, and you can watch things that are on Netflix, Prime, Disney. No, it's pretty good. You have to watch an advert or two, John Boy. But yeah, I've seen all the spin-offs of Walking Dead on that. Yeah, it does sound so wrong, Susan. Oh, I know I'm playing with my ring. See, I'm terrible. When I'm driving, I'm normally like that. I'm biting my fingers. Yeah, it's called Blue Browser. Yeah, the Book of Carol's pretty good as well, Kate. I've seen that on that Blue Browser. They go to Paris. Well, that's where Daryl is. He's in Paris, and yeah, that's it. Blue Browser. Yeah, put it in your search in. Filthy minds. Filthy minds. Yeah, no worries, John Boy. And I say it's well worth installing. You get all the latest films and that as well. They stream to your phone, but you have to watch adverts. But I can tolerate adverts. You just do something else while the adverts on. But yeah, I say it's pretty good. Shame we don't let you use your tablet and that though. But it won't install. We're only installed on phones. Oh, nearly got me ring now. Right then, people, I shall uh, 2G. Is that good? My phone's Chinese. They listen to me all the time. Now, I'll tell you, Paul, he's pretty good. You get all the channels, like you can get HBO and all that lot, and whatever the one Walking Dead's on as well. You get Netflix, Prime, Disney. I say you can get. I say it's brilliant. Yeah, see you later. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Italian. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gasping for an AI fag. So, see, I ain't got that. My hair's quite thin. They don't cost me anything to cut. I just get the next door dog and he just licks my head and, oh no, that's Paul. Nah. It's my underactive thyroid that's made me hair thin. Because I've got underactive thyroid on top of all my other problems. Yeah, I say I've got clippers. Number 2, boom, straight across. Right then, people, I shall call it a night and thank you all for coming in. You take care. And so next week, my video is called Why Is She Here? And hope you enjoy it next week. So until then, I shall see you later. Goodbye.